thankful for my legs. I'm thankful for my eyes. I'm thankful for my bed. I'm thankful for the sky.
Hi everybody, Karen Schaal, Gratitude Gal here with Psycho News. And today we're going to be talking about pain. What do we do when we encounter pain? How do we deal with it? And how can we get through our experiences of pain without it debilitating us? These are the questions we're going to cover today on Psycho News.
So I acknowledge and appreciate everything that's happening to me until I'm ready to leave this place, and that's real. We are eternal souls, living this life to learn to grow. But before I'm returning home, I'm becoming my greatest version, though.
The topic of pain came up today because of the fire at Notre Dame. I experienced news feeds from all over the world demonstrating how anguished and how saddened people were. It taught me that people go through pain in so many different ways. I see that so often on Facebook. My world has gotten much bigger. And I see more suffering because I have more friends. And like what I saw yesterday in the response to the fire, I'm seeing throughout Facebook and in my personal life as well. That people are encountering and experiencing pain on so many different levels. Some good, some not so good, some not optimal for their well-being. So let's talk about this. Going back to Notre Dame, it's, there's no doubt that everybody's justified in feeling sad about that. I love the imagery of the cathedral being described by the men who built it as the Great Forest. It has over 50 acres of trees up there. And whether you're a practicing Catholic, and for those of us who are, this is an important shrine, or a citizen of France, it doesn't matter. The architectural genius of the Notre Dame is beyond anything that cannot go without praise. Even the beams need to be oak, because if you built them out of laminate or pine, it wouldn't support the cathedral. But we had pain yesterday. In the world, on a grand level, we suffered pain. And I'm discussing this today because no one was injured, so it's an easy thing that we can talk about. After all, it's a building. A beautiful building, a shrine to some. It's a building. So yesterday we had some people who went through their pain and came out the other side donating $500 million. That's how the billionaires of France went through their pain. The citizens of Paris stood as the spire tumbled and sang Ave Maria. And that's how they got through their pain. It's always good to get through pain. And whether you ever realized it or not, pain has another side. It's not a side you want to look at. It's not a side you want to get to. But it has a side. And if you are willing to journey through your pain, you will get to the other side. And the other side of pain is a bit lighter and a bit brighter than the entry. And sometimes that's all we really need. It's important about how we get through pain, because pain, whether we like it or not, is a part of life. It's been given to us just by our experience. And as uncomfortable as pain is, to negate pain when it comes to us is almost to push away the experience of life in its fullness. I don't commend to anyone that they seek out pain, but when it shows up at your door, let's go ahead and tussle with it in the right way. I think there's a big misunderstanding about positive psychologists, of which I am one, about positivity, about gratitude, that somehow when you practice gratitude or you strive to be a positive person, that somehow you're going to just put all that pain stuff on a back burner. Just put it on a shelf. I'm just going to be happy all the time. It doesn't work like that. And as a practitioner of as a practitioner of gratitude, I will tell you that pain is a very large portion of my life. But I tackle it, or not even tackle it. I process my pain a bit differently than I used to. So let's talk about this. What do we do with pain? The first thing, and this is the big deal, this is what I wanted to say when I got sidetracked. Everybody thinks that positive psychologists and practitioners of gratitude should be really positive all the time. And if I'm going to have a negative or a positive thought, I am going to really work to have the positive thought. It feels better. That's okay. But there are times when I'm going to experience pain. And I'm not going to put it on a back shelf, and I'm not going to try to negate it. I experience it. And in the middle of my pain, I take a choice of doing some breathing. Breathing always helps. Now, these are concrete tools here, everybody. Breathing, you got to breathe. Always breathe. I would recommend that we breathe throughout our day, consciously breathing, and to just stop and just breathe and relax. And of course, that would be called mindfulness meditation, journaling, and then to, weep. So your positive psychologist gratitude gal is going to give you, if you're going through pain, it seems, pretty tough and everything. Well, get your breathing in, get some meditation in. What I mean by meditation is going out and walking, breathing the air, looking at the tree, just checking out the pebbles, doing anything to distract yourself in a quality, intentional way from the pain that you're experiencing. So it's a lot of distraction work here. It's a lot of mental stuff. But get outside, breathe the air, get distracted. Go someplace where you get fed. So I lost my train of thought. So we're going to be breathing, meditating, and once you get into this, you got to write stuff down. Writing stuff down is going to get all this junk out of your system quicker than anything. And the third thing is just weep. I'm really good at weeping. I probably weep more than I journal or meditate, but that's okay because, I'm a previous procrastinator and no longer. So, that's okay. And that's what I wanted to get to is, everybody always thinks, oh, you're a gratitude gal. You're never sad. You never have, experienced pain, whatever. It's not true. But I experience the pain and then go through it. just kind of walk through it. One foot in front of the other. One foot in front of the other is sometimes all that we can do. And remembering through all of this that there's another side. There's another side to pain. Don't care about what it looks like. Don't care about what it has to offer you. Just know there's another side to pain, and when you experience pain, start walking towards it. And you start walking towards the other side of pain by just feeding your body, giving your body some tools to get through it. Breathing, distracting yourself with appreciation. That's a new one, right? And when you need to, just come on and let it go and weep. It's okay. For some reason, this happy, hippie, skippy kind of happiness thing means we should be happy all the time. No, but that's okay. That's part of our experience as well. Because there's a lot of goodies on the other side. But when you're in pain, don't worry about the goodies. Just feel sad and keep walking towards the other side. And you do that by feeling the pain, by crying, by giving your body and your mind good things, good tools, good things so you can learn new habits. This is how it works. I've been practicing gratitude for 5 years now. So my experience of pain is a bit different than it was before I started to practice gratitude. So when I'm in intense pain, first of all, I know that my pain has another side. The appreciation of that my pain has a time limit to it. My pain is not going to enter my life and stay forever. It has a time limit. And I know that, okay, this is a time for me to make sure that I'm breathing, make sure that I'm able to get this pain out by writing, by distracting myself with other things to appreciate, like nature, like good people, positive things, so the hormones and the enzymes can come into my body and start to feed me in the midst of my pain. You know, even if your boat has a hole in it, you can put a little plug in there and start ordering supplies in. And that's really what we're doing, and we're just getting the supplies in. And our supplies are breathing, meditating, however we feel that is. I'm a lazy meditator. I go outside and feed my crows and breathe the air and look at the greenery. It feeds my soul. It's okay. Whatever we can do. So and my experience of pain, like I said, has another side. So when something happens, now that I've trained myself a bit with this practice, this life orientation to gratitude, when pain hits me, I immediately start to breathe. Just a deep breath. That puts my body on attention. Okay, gratitude gal, got to up your ante a little bit. Here we go. I'm not grateful for what's happening to me in these moments, but I'm grateful for being alive and being able to experience something that when I process through it is going to bring me to a place that's a little brighter and a little clearer. And generally it comes with some tidbits, more appreciation, perhaps more gratitude, a greater sense of timeliness as far as how much time we have. I'm sure that the Notre Dame Cathedral has never, ever been as greatly appreciated as it is today. For better or for worse. And this was a worldwide pain that unfortunately had to be recognized through pain. You know how that works, but we had a fire. But now we also have a world focused on something with tremendous appreciation. I'm grateful for that today. I'm grateful for the unity that pain always seems to have the power to perform over people. The unity of pain. That's on the other side. That's part of the journey to the other side. So I felt it on my heart today to share this with you, especially when the whole world is sharing something so intimately together. I always think these are great lessons, great learning times. So this is Karen Schaal, Gratitude Gal, signing off. And I want to leave you with a positive note, of course, that always remember when you're in this pain, again, it has another side. There will always, always, always be a better place. And when you allow the journey through the pain to occur, it will be a grace-filled place. And if any pain can be a gift, then that would be the gift that it would give us. That if we allow ourselves to process through the pain, to journey through the pain in a true and authentic way, with a sense of gratitude, the grace that you find at the other end is worth it. So this is Karen Schaal, Gratitude Gal on Psycho News, wishing all of you the very best. And let's all be our very best today. Let's be grateful. Bye-bye for now.
I'm thankful for my eyes, I'm thankful for my bed, I'm thankful for the sky, cause nothing is forever, that's why I'm writing this letter. See, gratitude's a high frequency and thus it'll make us feel better. I'm thankful for my health, I'm thankful for this day, I'm thankful I can smell, I'm thankful I can taste, I'm thankful for my family, I'm thankful for the wind. See, I don't take things for granted, I'm grateful for all things, cause things didn't have to be this way. So I acknowledge and appreciate everything that's happening to me until I'm ready to leave this place. And that's real, we are eternal souls, living this life to learn and grow. But before I'm returning home, I'm becoming my greatest version though. I'm thankful for my breath, I'm thankful for this mic.